Okay. We're back with some more Ren. Next up is Troubles, produced by Ren himself. I see it says NHL 25 soundtrack. That's actually fucking dope, dude. He got on the soundtrack for that game. That's so random, dude. That's crazy. It says Vera Hall in the intro. That name sounds familiar. I don't want to spoil the lyrics, so let's just hop right into it. Oh, it's a sample, I think, right? From 19 to 26, I spent most of my life in bed in physical and mental pain. Doctor. Oh man, I appreciate when people know how to chop samples like that, dude. Oh my God, I love that shit. That sounds fucking sick. The more time that passed without answers, the more my body would deteriorate. Man, I don't know if I got like anything like that, but man, I live a sedentary lifestyle, which is fucking horrible. Like guys, I'm not active. I don't do shit. Like it's really fucking bad. And I'm just ignoring it, and one day it's really gonna catch up to me. And it's like I don't like thinking about it, but it's like, dude, I just go out and do something. But it's like, dude, I don't know. I'm depressed, I guess. I don't fucking know, dude. There's lots going on right now too, so it's like not even easier right now. But um, yeah, it's definitely like a thing in the back of my mind. Barely stand, enter the stress-induced psychosis. That sound effect in the perks? More stories of hope.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music help the ice to thaw, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Put it out the impossible, Excalibur sword.
Yeah.
Full of reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitten. Posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first year, baby, was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent.
Dude, I don't have the things that he had to deal with, like the mental misdiagnosis and shit, and the psychosis and stuff. But I can definitely relate to like just like rotting away. It's so fucking sad. I don't really like talking about it because it's just so fucking depressing, but it's such some real shit, and it's been like this for like probably around 19 as well, because I dropped out of fucking art school, and it's just like for a year after that, I was like, social with my friends and stuff, but then my old friends from high school and stuff, but then like I kind of like just like drifted away, and I don't know, I'm really bad at keeping contact with people, even though I want to. It's just like, and like I really miss a lot of my old friends and stuff. It's just, I don't know, man. I always felt it hard to like reach out and just, I don't know. I don't like small talk. And it's like if I go and talk to my old friends now and be like, they'll be like, "Oh, how are you doing?" I don't want to answer that question on how I'm doing because I'm not doing great at all. Like, not only is just some really fucked up, shitty stuff's going on, but like, what have I done in the past fucking 5 years? That's good. I really haven't done anything other than just fucking live on the internet. Like I feel like I'm just like a digital entity at this point. I no longer exist in the physical realm. Like that's just how bad it is. I really should get a fucking therapist, but like I don't know, man. Really don't know. Some real shit. Let's keep going.
Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first year,
True.
baby, was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent little blogger, I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor.
Oh, I love, guys. No, okay. I love that perk. That's like, what? I've heard that perk before. I forget where I've heard it, but I love that sound. It's so fucking. It's like groovy, bouncy, but also like. It reminds me of rubbing two coconuts together, if that makes sense.
I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The second year I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine was severed from the means that helped me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry with a live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me. Always in my bed tomb, rearrange the alphabet and all the letters spell doom. Eyes popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24 I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25 and the scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap. Deep inside coast. Hallucinations, troubled vision. Visits from the underworld were conjuring my superstition. 25 living back at home with my mom, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become, and my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I
So
caught a hole in
real.
my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts. 26, I'm highly medicated and the pains of
Shit, dude. Fuck. There's some real lyrics like that, man. I remember Mac Miller had a lyric, something about that. Like, it's talking about, you know, self-exiting with a gun, but the way they describe it, is so like poetic, and it really is like a heartbreaking and scary thing. And it kind of just like really hits you.
There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts. 26, I'm highly medicated and the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track. But then, man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. In the cell transplant, brought me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger and my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you. Pain that I live through. Everything I've been through is yours to hold.
You receive low funding. Dude, it's so hard for me to believe that when he said like how he came back and like that stem cell doctor saved him and shit, like that really, I love that. I fucking love that. The redemption is so deserved. But then like we all deserve a life free of suffering. Very fucking true. And again, maybe it's the cynical, nihilistic side of myself, but it's like, will that ever truly be possible where all of us can live a life free of suffering? I really don't think so, because that's part of the human condition. You know what I mean? It's what pushes us to grow and become stronger as a society, as a human race. I feel like there's no progress without pain. You know what I mean? And understanding comes from that as well. Where it's like the duality kind of thing, where like you can't have happiness without sadness type shit. You know, where we can find moments of real beauty and peace, even when things seem hopeless. I promise this is all still possible. I don't know, man. It's just making me have a fucking existential crisis, low key. There's some things that are like you can't come back from. You know what I mean? Like there's diseases out there that there's no cure. There's no cure. There's no saving it. And then you kind of realize all you got's time, and it's like time's always running out. You know? I don't know. Oh, there's a really good chance you could chart with this one. This would be the first time in history a song about ME and Lyme disease would make up to the top 40, which would be huge for awareness. Moments like this are pinch me moments to make me feel good about keeping the promise to my younger self. It's because of all you guys. Thank you so much. And those are the lyrics. I met a woman in her 50s with Lyme disease. She was from Brighton, Ren's hometown, as part of a support group for other sufferers. I mentioned that I learned more about the disease through a musician called Ren. Her face immediately lit up. She described all the work he's done to support her group. Oh my God. That's so sweet. I love that they just like, this person didn't expect that. And then they both like, you know, had that connection. Like, And Ren was able to lead them and give them that hope. Called him their hero. All of this done quietly, without fuss, without seeking any credit. He's a good man. True. May is Millions Missing Month. ME awareness. When I was first diagnosed with ME, what is the ME one? Is that multiple sclerosis? No, ME. Is that Lyme? It's not Lyme disease, right? That's a different one. The amount of support and understanding of this illness was very low. I was left to suffer with no real explanation as to why. I wasn't told at the time that this can be a product of conditions like Lyme disease, POTS, MCAs, reactivating viruses. I had to figure that out by myself, and it took years of trial and error. Treatments that often left me worse off until I was a functional human again. Over a decade later, the landscape still looks very much the same. Sufferers all over the world re-left with debilitating, confusing symptoms and are left to drop off the face of the earth unnoticed because of the limited energy people have to advocate for themselves. True. People go from living fully active lives to trapped in bed, sometimes for decades, without no reasons why. A debilitating, cruel condition receives less than 6 times the amount of annual funding than male pattern baldness. Wow. Wait, what? Male pattern baldness isn't a deadly disease? That you can live just fine from male pattern fucking baldness, but they get 6 times more funding? I feel like that just shows where society's fucking priorities are at. Fucking material, I don't want to say materialistic, but surface level fucking things. Like, dude, that's ridiculous. Nancy Kilmes, a professor of microbiology and immunology, once stated, my HIV patients for the most part are whole and hearty thanks to 3 decades of intense and excellent research and billions of dollars invested. Many of my ME/CFS patients, on the other hand, are terribly ill and unable to work or participate in the care of their families. I split my clinical time between the 2 illnesses, and I can tell you if I had to choose between the 2 illnesses, I would rather have HIV. Wow. I firsthand experienced the crushing defeat of having a condition that there's little to no support for, and it breaks my heart to know that every day people are dropping off the face of the earth, and in many instances will be left to suffer for years with no explanation or support. I am one of the fortunate ones who managed to manage symptoms enough to resume a mostly functional life. I don't ever see it as a duty to speak on behalf of the people themselves in a position where it's difficult for themselves to speak. I wish I had more stories of hope at the time. Now I'm in a position where I could actively make a dent, even if it's a small one. I spent the last month putting together a detailed account of my story in hopes that it helps the people suffering feel less alone, gives them hope, and also raise awareness and rattle enough cages to highlight the severity of the illness to the point where more is done. My first installment will debut on YouTube, Twitch channel, Troubles. The release of my next track, Troubles, on the 9th of May, but this is Troubles. Unless he wrote this beforehand or whatever, you know, and just saved it to, like, drop in the comments. Hope for the sake of all of us still actively fighting their hardest to participate in life, that this offers some kind of help, because I know what it's like to feel hopeless. Shit, man. Like I said, like, I don't have those, like, diseases or anything, but I can definitely relate to, like, like rotting away type shit. I don't know, man. There's an artist who writes for the people, not for the money. True. I never comment, but I will for you. YouTube gods, please throw this on the recommendations of everyone out there. And everyone's sharing their stories in the comments. Since I was 18, I'm 34 now. I just found the song and it means so much to me. I'm really glad Ren's doing this, man. Like, there's, like, music out there that, like, helps people not feel lonely and stuff, you know what I mean? And, like, I get that, you know, it's, like, a bigger scale of a lot of people feel lonely, but not everyone has, like, Lyme's disease and stuff. But I think it's very important to talk more about the niche things, even if they are niche and not, you know, widely relatable to everybody. I don't know. It's a very fucking respectable thing of Ren, man. I really respect that. And not only he's just, like, talking about it, but he's making fire-ass fucking music. He's making fire-ass music, guys. The bars and the fucking instrumental, man. It's fucking art. I love hearing, like, important messages and stuff in rap music. I feel like rap music has just become something of the past. It's an underappreciated art form these days. And it's just really cool that he's still sticking to, like, the rap roots while doing something important and pushing out these messages. Fucking amazing song, dude. Keep it elite. What am I rating this track? I love the messages. The fucking song's a banger. I'm going to go like a 9-7. I'm going a 9.7. This one's my favorite, dude. It's so fucking good. It's really good.